Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. In today's video we got Shiny Lugia, my almost shunned Lugia. Caught it in 2018, my first Shiny Legendary, and almost a shundo. And it's definitely not as good as it used to be in Go Battle League. They did give it Fly, but it was not enough to make it like a top 20. It's ranked like 36, which is, it's not a bad Pokemon. It's just awkward in the meta. But this team, I've seen some players use it, at least a couple. I'm pretty sure I've showcased the battles in some of the videos throughout this week. But definitely nice. And it gets me to a new season high elo. Only by a couple elo, but did help me recover after losing quite a bit of elo. Definitely a lot of fun. And having the almost shundo all the way in 2018, there were barely any shinies in the game, let alone shiny legendaries, or just barely any legendary Pokemon. But right now, Shadow Rhyperior having their breaking swipe caught by Zacian. Now, both these legendaries, Ho-oh and Lugia, are overturning raids. They have been in raids for such a long time. A lot of long-time players do not need to raid them anymore. It's good to use a free pass. Ho-oh definitely a bit better to raid, probably more exciting. They both have shadows. I'm definitely excited to get the last of the candies I need for my Shadow Lugia. And that Shadow Raid Lugia are just so difficult to take down and catch, such a tank. But Lugia, it loves going up against Origin Palkia. Origin Palkia is everywhere. Shadow Rhyperior and Ho-oh are both very nice answers to Crowns. If they bring in a Kyogre, if it's Kyogre, Crown, Zacian, so be it. So be it. But at least in that scenario, I could have Ho-oh set up for hopefully to clean up the Crown, and as long as it's not another water type, maybe Water Urshifu, which is still play. But I don't mind letting the Palkia get some damage into my Lugia. And they have Crown Double Dragon, the Steel Double Dragon. And with the shield for Ho-oh, this is what Ho-oh is able to do. We can Brave Bird and kaboom! Not enough for the KO, but that is actually so much better. We were only one Incinerate away from the Sacred Fire. And it says goodbye. We get that win. Big win. From a table lead. Which is just how Go Battle League crumbles. We see a Melbutter lead. This is definitely strong in meta. Definitely a real popular choice for the gold bottle cap. It has potential thunder, but Lugia is such a tank. My opponent brings in their own Rhyperior. I do respect the potential Surf. I'm pretty sure they were at energy for Surf. Maybe they weren't. Actually, yeah, they may have just thrown a Breaking Swipe immediately, which is totally fine. Lugia definitely wants to go up against dragons like Dialga, which Dialga is definitely, it is possible to find it. But Zygarde is still in the meta. Definitely still a beast. Just not into the crowns. Although there's some play. Earthquake can do a lot of damage. Can soften it up enough for a Ho-oh to farm down. Necrozma and Lunala are still around. Definitely tough checks. But both Ho-oh and Rhyperior are very nice to them. And to those psychic ghosts of psychic types. It's possible to find Mewtwo. It's not something common. But this team is real nice. Ho-oh puts in so much work. May have to try out Ho-oh Reshiram. I've seen at least one or two players use that. Definitely seems like a decent team. And we're able to reach a fly to take the shield from this Palkia. But I should have thrown the Brave Bird before dipping. I threw the game away by not Brave Bird and dipping, and I should have been able to reach a fly. after getting their last shield. I mean, if they did reach a move, then that was just like split second, couple turn difference, 1 turn difference in me winning or them winning. Just how it goes. But we battle, we move on, learn from mistakes. We have back-to-back breaking swipes for this shiny Origin Pocket. It is a Shundo. That is so lucky for them. We get a shield advantage. We don't mind taking the charge attacks from the Palkia. That's Spatial End. I mean, it's only neutral, but that is such a tiny amount of damage. We have Crown Zacian and a Rhyperior to deal with, but we dealt some decent damage to the Rhyperior. We have the shields. They do get my shield with the Breaking Swipe and Attack Drop, which is actually pretty handy. We do take a shield with the Sacred Fire. We need the Switch Clock to be up pretty soon so we can get rid of the debuff. If we're debuffed, we do take extra damage from Behemoth Blade, and we may be low enough. We do bring in Lugia just in the nick of time. Behemoth Blade does some good damage. They do get a farm down with the Metal Claw, but we reach Sacred Fire before the next move for the KO. This team definitely did a lot better than I thought it would. I did try Fly Lugia early in the season, but like the meta was so a little bit more towards Crown. I mean, like the Crowns are still everywhere at this point in time, but a lot of people are bringing the counters. I mean, countering them is definitely very smart. I mean, to have like the best counter in either Fire Fang, Reshiram pretty good, and Ho-oh, definitely good Pokemon to have. Definitely common enough where Lugia definitely has a good opening. He's able to put in some good work up against the Ho-oh. But right now, Rockbreaker, big damage into the Zacian. And unfortunately for my opponent, I got Best Buddy boosted, Ho-oh, and a shield advantage. They go straight for the Sacred Fire. I then return in Sacred Fire. I'm not sure if they got the attack drop. We get the shield though. We go for the Brave Bird straight away. And our defenses drop, but we have shields. And we can get rid of the debuff. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Did I lose? Behemoth Blade, it's enough for the KO. But we can Mudslap down. And we're only 1 Mudslap away from the Breaking Swipe. 1 HP and a dream win for us. Able to get that Breaking Swipe. With just the 1 last Mudslap before the Incinerate damage registered. Let's go. And now we have a better lead than much better lead than Crowns. Fly's not going to do too much damage, but with Dragon Tail chipping, puts in a lot of work. Shadow Claw definitely putting in some work, but I think this is Dragon Tail. Actually, wait, no, is it Shadow Claw? Either way, we get a shield advantage. I don't mind shielding up Rhyperior. I think the game robbed us of a fast move. Maybe, maybe not. Not entirely sure if it's Shadow Claw or Dragon Tail. Either way, I'm in a pretty decent spot. Good amount of energy. And we're going to bring in Ho-oh just in case. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. I mean, it just felt like I potentially needed Rhyperior for the end game. Like the end game. But Ho-oh is in a good spot. We take their last shield. We get the attack drop, which is actually pretty helpful. But we're just going to trust in the mighty Rhyperior. Shadow Rhyperior, the extra damage from being a shadow is so crucial. And every bit of the IVs of this one is definitely putting in the work, able to be good enough to win matchups like that. Like a low 2-star would definitely have lost. I mean, it is just tough not having good IVs for Pokemon, let alone the candies. But level 50s is so crucial, especially at this height of level of gameplay. Sacred Fire is gonna take out the Crown Zacian. That is lovely for me. Rhyperior is gonna come in. That's fine. Gonna go for the Brave Bird. They're gonna shield that up, and we are gonna reach up another Brave Bird before they can farm us down. So we we get a move out. We shield the Breaking Swipe. It could have been a Surf, I'm pretty sure. They're gonna throw the next move. I'm not gonna double shield this Rhyperior. Oh wait, no, it was the same P tie. I lost it. The tough time of not having a 15 attack Shadow Rhyperior. It is what it is. I don't even have a 15 attack regular Rhyperior built. I think my best actually 96 with 15 attack. But like I built a 14 attack 98. I mean, this was way before they gave Mutsap a huge buff and made it so Rhyperior's everywhere in Master League. And Lugia is going to get a nice Dragon Tail farm down of the Rhyperior. Let's go. It is so fun using Lugia. Man, it's the best team I've used so far. Like in terms of elo gains. Dustmane and Cosmo lead. I mean, it's not too common of a lead. But it is such a nice Pokemon to lead into the Crown Zacian. Definitely pretty nice into Origin Palkia. It is cool to see Keldeo. It's definitely cool to see another trainer with Keldeo. I doubted myself. I did consider them just only having Sacred Sword after that next move. My opponent takes a shield advantage and bring in Urshifu Dark. And I think even with the attack drop, I would survive this payback. Yeah, I would definitely have survived that payback. And it actually kind of would have been nice for them to get more damage. But Fly takes a KO. I mean, we would have given them less energy. We do get to a move, though. We do get to a move for some decent damage. We're going to bring in Ho-oh. But we're going to bring in Shadow Rhyperior to catch that Dark Pulse. To put them in a tough situation. They let us Mutsap down the Keldeo. And we do not get to Rock Wrecker, but unfortunately for my opponent, they don't have what it takes to clean up the Ho-oh, and they concede. They let me Mutsap down. Very nice of them. Let me know how you're doing in Go Battle League. Let me know if you do end up trying this team. Maybe this is maybe this is gonna give you the motivation to raid Lugia and Ho-oh in August. I mean, it is good to use your free passes. Raid hours aren't a bad time to play. I mean, any legendary raid, best chance for extra rare candies. I mean, possibly rare XL candies. They are definitely tough to come by. Goldengo is gonna be letting us get some nice damage into their yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. That does explain why they let my Ho-oh get some incinerate damage into Goldengo. Charm Premium, if they had Waterfall, they would definitely swap quicker. Unfortunately for them, I kept my shield for later in the battle. I knew they were going to be very handy. And they definitely were. Going to throw the move. They're not going to astonish me down. Going to be able to get that Incinerate in. But oh no, is this enough? The bulk of Lugia, too strong, NBA Dragon tailed them down right before they could astonish us down. Wow, that was close. Huge 5-0. I never would have guessed I would have gone 5-0 with this team. That is huge. Definitely not the biggest elo game with that 5-0, but definitely huge to get that. Crown Zacian safe swap after Ho-oh leading into Lugia. This is lovely, but actually it would have been better for me to safe swap Shadow Rhyperior. I did commit a shield to Ho-oh, which helps me out in this matchup for the return of Ho-oh. I go straight for Sacred Fire. Kept that energy. Don't want to default myself just yet. Actually, maybe they were not at a move. I'm not sure if they were at a move. But they have lots of energy. I don't mind taking it into Lugia. They're going to Sacred Fire. Attack drop is big. Going to actually leave with the energy. Expect the full send of the nuke. No, it's Sacred Fire. I mean, Sacred Fire is still a lot of damage, but yeah, they just don't want to debuff themselves yet. They're in range of the Breaking Swipe. Ooh, this is awkward. Crown Zamazenta, this is not what I want to see. And this is why I should have swapped into Rhyperior for that Zacian. I have seen the Double Crown Ho-oh team a couple times. Definitely a strong team. Maybe it will get me higher than the CeeLo, but let's see. Lunala. Lunala definitely pretty good Pokemon now that people have had more time to rate it. Get the Hundos, 96, 98s. Definitely excited to try it out. I have quite a few more raids to do, but I will have the candy to 51 before it leaves. Gonna get some nice rock record damage resisted, but puts in some work. They have Black Kyurem in the back. Fusion Bolt, not enough for the KO. I'm gonna actually go for the fast move farm down. Did I do enough damage with Lugia? No, I did not. One more Incinerate was not enough. And they do reach another move. Free shot, kabooms, big damage. And unfortunately, one last Incinerate was not enough for the Zamazenta. And resisted close combat takes a win. My opponent had a 2-shield flex win. It is what it is. It's how it goes. Now we have another Ho-oh lead. I like Ho-oh leads. Am I going to go full send into Aeroblast? Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to go for it. Are they going to shield? Get all that energy shielded up? No, it's not. It's not shielded. Good. But they did get an attack drop, which definitely gave them a good opportunity to no shield. If they let the Aeroblast go when I was not debuffed, they would have gotten KO'd if they didn't throw the second move. It is what it is. Shadow Rhyperior can put in some work into the Zacian. I'm hoping there's no Palkia in the back. Close combat. Oh, it's a spicy Yveltal. You're definitely going to see more Yveltals, and I'm definitely going to have to try out the Bacon Bird again. Definitely stay tuned for that. Definitely going to try it out before Master League leaves. Especially with the Lunalas, the Dawn Wings and Dusk mains. We're able to take out the Yveltal, and we bring in Lugia. Do we have enough HP on Ho-oh? One Incinerate was not enough. Can we survive? Close combat, let's go. They don't throw Behemoth Blade. I was like, they're going to take the KO with Behemoth Blade. But they threw the close combat. Let's go. If they could have reached Behemoth Blade, that was a throw. But understandable if they didn't have it. Shadow Rhyperior v Shadow Rhyperior. It's a fine mirror match. I don't mind it. They are barely going to hang on, but we do Dragon Tail them down. We have a shield advantage. But I should have waited for the switch clock to be up. It is what it is. I'm going to survive a move, though. Take the energy out, which is pretty handy. I'm actually going to just go for the Aeroblast, get this damage, soften them up for an easier farm down with Ho-oh. I have a 2-to-1 shield advantage up against Water Urshifu. Urshifu can do a lot of damage. But unfortunately for them, Ho-oh has the shields to reach 2 Brave Birds before they reach 2 moves. Let's go, let's go. We take them out with the bird. Kaboom! Get nuked. Switch clock is up. But I just know the counts. I know how much energy Zacian has. And they're going to get incinerated down. Actually, no, Brave Bird down. This is a Brave Bird for the bad manners. Let's go, get wrecked. Let's see, next opponent. Do we get another win in this battle? Oh, Nightmare lead into Shadow Rhyperior. They do need to throw 2 Rock Wreckers for the KO. But also, Lugia does learn Hydro Pump. May have to try that out. Definitely going to try that out when I do build Shadow Lugia to 50. Fly is going to get some decent extra damage. Breaking Swipe, not enough for the KO. They actually swap into Crown Zacian. This is actually helpful, but in the 2-shield scenario, I'm in a decent spot. That Metal Claw head start is very nice for my opponent, but I do still get the Mud Slap down in time. And I'm going to go straight for Breaking Swipe, expecting Rhyperior. Was it 1-turn lag? Please? No, it's not 1-turn lag. I get the move out, but I do not get to 2 moves. They have Ho-oh in the back. They have a Rhyperior to get rid of the debuffs. Ooh, this could be tricky. I'm going to no-shield. This can be awkward. But I actually accidentally throw an Incinerate when I'm capped on energy. Oh no! Sacred Fire able to get in some good work. We do get the attack drop, which is actually not going to make a difference. Going to go straight for the Brave Bird. Because I'm like, maybe I can just reach the next move in time. But my opponent, they didn't realize I was already capped on energy when I threw that extra Incinerate. They counted the Incinerates, but didn't realize that didn't actually give me any more energy. Huge success with this team. 2682, very nice. Hope you enjoyed the battles. Good luck trainers on your Go Battle League journey. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.